Yeah.
touch base backward a little bit. While I was in the well, while I was here in Shreveport,
Uh-huh.
an incident happened that I was assaulted
Uh-huh.
by four people, four guys, and everything. And some things happened, and they, kind of did some things to me.
Yeah.
So I left Shreveport and went back to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay.
And while I was at Tulsa, Oklahoma, was at work and one day and just started having some real bad headaches for some reason. So, and ended up in the hospital. And when I, kind of came to, they told me that I had something called cryptococcal meningitis, and I had contracted the AIDS virus.
Yeah.
So that was something I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, tough surprise and blow.
Yeah. So and that really I found that out. I want to say in September of '99, and then like by March, I was kind of became pretty ill, so I ended up back in the hospital. And
Were you still in the hospital out there in Tulsa at the time?
yes,
Okay.
I was still in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the whole time. So,
Okay.
And then, like I say, I ended up back in the hospital and just became, more ill, and kind of health went down. So, got down, real low in my pounds and everything, like about 98 pounds, and just was not there, So they put me in hospice, and
Right. And how long were they saying once they put you in hospice? You kind of put on a timetable. How long did they give you?
like 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that was like April of 2000 when all that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and like I said, I wasn't really, how your faculties, you're not there, so you're really not grasping everything. So, but I stayed in hospice for about 11 months.
Okay.
So, by the grace of God, I was able to walk out of there. So.
Hey man, yeah. I know that was a shocking to everybody. Put you in like, okay, maybe 3 to 6 months. If your family start to get stuff together, and then as time go by, like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it was, because nobody was really prepared and really ready for that.
Yeah.
So but thankfully, I was able to come back home.
Yeah.
And so that's how I ended up finding about the school while I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. You had already found out about it. Okay.
Yeah, because they were encouraging me to kind of like, give it a shot,
Right.
Like, I'm not, going to school,
Right. You like, man, my school days are over. But it's not like, you were blind your whole life, so you didn't learn from the beginning. Sometimes when we get older, it's harder to learn things too. It's kind of harder to pick up whether it's the second language or reading Braille, you name it. So I know that had to be tough, but I know it was a blessing too. How let me ask you this. So when you find out, you start having the headaches and the condition, how long was it before you start losing your sight?
I want to say probably when I started losing my sight. I started losing my sight, like it got a little weaker around like end of February, first part of March of 2000.
Yeah.
And then by April, it was just completely gone.
Okay, so it was over like 6 to 7 month period for that too.
Yeah.
Well, did they tell you like it wasn't no way reversing it? It was, ultimately gonna happen.
It was basically optic nerve damage.
Gotcha.
Like as well as with the eyes as well. Also, I don't have a sense of smell.
Right. Okay.
And I'm partially deaf in my right ear, so it affected a lot. So
yeah, that nerve damage, man.
Yeah, that nerve damage is really serious.
Yeah.
So, but that's when that's how, like I said, ended up going to that school and everything. And it was a life-changing experience. And people might think I'm crazy when I say this, but I would not change that experience for nothing. Wow. I think it really brought me, a long ways. And it really did a lot for me. Yeah. And it also caused me to have a close relationship with my mother.
Okay.
Because that was something that we did not have.
Y'all had kind of fallen out, even.
Well, my mother had some issues,
Uh-huh.
and it affected, her being a mother,
Yeah.
and
that was one of the reasons why you weren't staying with her from the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because she had some drinking issues and things of that nature. So, and so that's why I got moved around a lot. So, and part of it, I want to say that, growing up, I had the support there, but I kind of, was kind of
I was about to say kind of shunning it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being hard